Hello, I'm here with Dawn from Florida Coastal Cooking, and today we're going to make one of my favorite snacks to have in the house during a build cycle or a training camp, and that is it's the rage right now, the Trader Joe's Snickerdoodle cookie spread. That is unbelievably bad for you. I couldn't even imagine what's in it. As a matter of fact, I'll Google it and put it in the show notes so you can see what's in it. But it is delicious. This here is a healthy alternative. It's made with chickpeas and has a lot of fiber, and I like to have it in the house so when hunger hits me after a ride or a couple hours after a ride and I'm not ready to eat a full meal yet, I have this on hand, and I like to put it on rice cakes or apples or any of that kind of stuff. So in here I have some chickpeas that I've already blended up to kind of like a paste. You can either cook your own chickpeas or get them from a can, a non-BPA can. It's blended up here, and to that I'm going to, I think you can hear, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear, so we're going to add about a tablespoon of coconut oil to that. And we've talked in quite a depth about the benefits of coconut oil. So you'll see that in a lot of the recipes that we're doing. This here is some cashews, raw cashews, that I previously broke down into a powder. I use it for baking. I blend it right before it becomes a butter, but you can use this in baking. But for this, we're going to use about 4 tablespoons of the cashews.
Okay. I like cashews. Not only do they taste great, but they give you a good amount of healthy fat, which is, we need fat. We're so afraid of fat, but we need to have fats in our diet. You need it for brain function. You need it to keep your skin lubricated. You need it to keep your joints lubricated. And there are different kinds of fats. If you think about, say, chia, for example, has omega-3 in it, which is an anti-inflammatory, whereas omega-6 is inflammatory. And so omega-6s come from fried foods and, let me think, so you think about French fries or anything that's processed, so like processed foods are really inflammatory.
All the things that athletes do love to eat, especially from gas stations and Ho-Hos and Twinkies and things that look really good 4 hours into a ride. But the cashews, I like it a little bit more than almonds because it changes up the taste of it a little bit. To that, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I like a little bit more vanilla. You can add a little less. I find that the vanilla kind of masks the bean flavor that sometimes the chickpeas can have. So that's vanilla. Then we're going to add some local honey that I got here.
And local honey is great for not just people that have external allergies. When you combine the honey and the cinnamon together that we're going to add in a little bit, it can have some pain relief qualities. And I know that's important with athletes, especially when you're on some long runs or bikes. It's a great thing to have.
And that was just 2 tablespoons there. And then this I'm going to finish with 1 tablespoon of the cinnamon.
And so I said a little bit about cinnamon, but cinnamon is really great for balancing blood sugar and lowering cholesterol. And it has a lot more benefits. It actually works as a food preservative. And I mean, obviously it tastes delicious too. So it has a lot of benefits. So she's just going to add a whole bunch there.
Yeah, no, I can kind of guesstimate. And I did say tablespoon, I meant teaspoon. And then you can work up to it depending on your taste buds. Because you also don't want, I didn't have a lot of chickpeas in here, and it can get a very gritty taste to it. So the bag I used in here was only 10 ounces. Normally it's 15 ounces. So I'm going to go ahead and blend that here for a second. And you want this to have an absolutely smooth, kind of peanut buttery texture to it. Oh, that smells awesome. I think I'm big old mess all over Dawn's kitchen.
That's okay.
And go ahead and put it into a mason jar, and you can take that with you wherever you need to go.
And so you use it on apples, and you use this on rice cakes, or just any kind of like other fruits, or maybe bananas would be good.
Bananas would be great with this. I will use this sometimes in the rice bars that I make for training camps.
That's a good idea.
So they're like Snickerdoodle rice bars.
Yeah.
And you can also throw in some dates and things like that for sweetener and whatnot.
Okay.
I know I'm making a huge mess here.
Oh,
There we go. Make it pretty over